Oh, good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's nice to see you, Todd. It's been a while. Big love to you and Betsy. Hope everything is splendid. We all got our caps on and the sun coming through our windows. What a happy day this can be. We're going to kind of stick to the basics again. Of course, I don't think we ever leave the basics, right? It's like in any sport, unless the basics are like honed to perfection, the little details of the game, uh, the thing can go haywire pretty fast. But today, let's just look at one idea, and I'll give you the three words of the idea right now. All right. It just is. It just is. So you might say, what is that? That fuzzy thing that's moving in the background of my picture, and it's a doodle. It's a happy doodle. Is that happy? Yeah, that's a Pyrenees doodle in the background on my bed, and it just is. Can you imagine if your life was so simple that the things that usually emotionally stir you, or you get some news and it gets you blindsided or broadsided, or something happens today that you totally were not expecting, and you can simply say, it just is. Why? How? Well, let's look at some other thoughts here. We'll just close our eyes maybe and just digest what we can of this idea to see if it can simplify your life and make things just like maybe not even knowing that you're going to have the best Sunday of your forever today. All right, does that make sense? Let's see who we got online. Let me say good morning to the crew. Marty, absolutely, definitely. Ellen, Cammy, Lisa, and Jim, they know where to go on Sunday morning. Lori, Lynn Adams, Tara, and Todd. Perfect. What a group. What a group. So close your eyes, my dears, and we'll just download some beautiful truths as far as I can understand. These are beautiful truths, really necessary truths that we're going to kind of share in the beginning here and see where it takes us. But first, just let your heart open to the divine light that's pouring into it, into the presence that is completely within you, the divine presence, right? Because it just is. There's just a spirit, just is. I'll start with these words from Rumi. He said, there is a life force. There is a life force. Can you feel your life force now within your soul? Seek that life. Seek that life force. He goes on to say, there is a gem in the mountain of your body, a gem, G-E-M, a gem, a jewel in the mountain of your body. Seek that. Seek that gem in the mountain of your body. Then he says, oh, traveler, if you are in search of that, don't look outside. Look inside yourself and seek that. And we can add, because it just is. This mantra could take you all the way to total awareness and beingness in God, my dears. Just is. And it was Muji who said, you have to find something about yourself that just is. That secret chamber, we talked about recently, of peace where we don't allow any negativity to get into that sacred space within ourselves. Because to us, it just is. As Ananda Moyama says, God herself, God herself holds you and never, never forsakes you. God herself upholds you and never, ever forsakes you. And Ramana follows that beautiful truth with this just is truth. He said the difficulty is that man and woman think they are the doer. They are the doer. He says it's a mistake to think that you're doing anything. How could you do something if it just is already? How can you take credit for something? How can you get upset if something doesn't go right when it just is? Do you see the power building within you right now? The awareness? All we need, my dears, is to be aware of being. Is to be aware of being, not your thoughts, not what just happened, not the people in your life, not the story of your life, but that you are a being, and it just is that you are a being of light, being of joy. This just is. And just is not a product of any effort or any philosophy, my dears. It is the most natural. It is the most natural thing about you that you're a divine being. Yeah. And yet at the same time, it is the last thing we will recognize as the reality of us. What a delusion it is. Because the mind will keep on producing more and more opportunities to invest your energy in just temporality, in momentariness. It just is. So the difficulty is that we think we are the doer. It's a mistake. It is the higher power which does everything. And man and woman, listen to this. We are only a tool. Or as Hafiz says, we are just a hole in the flute through which the breath of Christ moves through. So here's the invite for each of you who came on the Sacred Sunday download of divinity. Can you accept that position that you are just a tool? And that is just what it is. It just is by God's design. He, she is the doer. And we are just a tool. And if you love music, my dears, there's something beautiful and powerful about music. It repeats. The lyrics repeat. This beautiful repetition of that energetic, almost emotion based feeling you get from a song that resonates with you. And it repeats and it repeats so that it just is within you after a while. This is that secret chamber of peace within you, my dears. It just is that you don't have to fret about anything anymore because it just is already. So as we go into some stillness now, just see if you can be. See if you can just be. See if you can just be a witness of all the activity that's going on within you, whether it's body stuff, feeling or emotion stuff, mental stuff, upset about something stuff, concerned about something stuff. Can you just let that blow by after you acknowledge it? It just is. Let it go, my dears. It just is. If you want to rephrase it just is, say all is well and everything is unfolding as it should because it just is. There are no mistakes. You didn't mess up. No matter what someone says or you say, it's unfolding as it should, my dears. May thy will be done, Lord. You are the doer, not I. This world has its own collective karma. Don't worry about it. It's just going through its delusive phase. Our job, my dears, is to save ourselves and become free as fast as we can. And that freedom, as fast as you can, is also right here, right now. I'm loving this. Could this be the morning of your life? The dawning of a new consciousness? Could it? Where you absolutely accept what is? What are those passing thoughts? You don't have to care about them. What is it that you still feel unworthy of? You don't have to let that hang you up. It just is. And we accept it. It just is. You are held by God and never, ever forsaken. God holds you up. So let me just kind of tell you a little story that became our story ever since we were little enough to understand even what a balloon is. But sit back, my dears, and see if this is something that can really impress. Just what is deeper into our everyday consciousness. So the story goes, most people don't even realize they're playing a game. From the moment you took your first breath, you were handed the rules. Be good, follow the system, stay safe, fit in. We learn to measure our worth by approval. By achievement, and by how well we play by someone else's design. But some of us, we came here different. We came encoded with a memory, a quiet knowing that the board and the rules are rigged, that this reality is a simulation meant to test the strength of consciousness itself. Deep down, we've always known this isn't just a life, it's a game of remembrance. And the real mission isn't to win by the world's standards. It is to remember that you are never just players. We are the creators. All along, we set the levels of our life. We write the codes. We designed each obstacle to awaken something dormant inside of us. Every heartbreak, my dears, every loss, every disappointment was placed there to ask a single question. And that question is, will you remember who you are through this? Will you remember who you really are through this? It just is. Very simple now. It just is. God is. We're just a hole in the flute, which the breath of Christ moves through. At first, I know we forget. We get lost in roles and masks. We think success, status, or survival are the goals. But as this illusion cracks, we start to see the deeper truth, my dears, that this game was never about what we achieve, it's about what we become. May I continue? Every fear based is a portal. Every shadow integrated is a key to the kingdom. Every shadow integrated is a key to the kingdom. Every time we choose love over ego, truth over comfort, and presence over reaction, we level up. And the deeper we go, the harder the game gets, my dears. Not because we're being tested by something outside of us, but because our own soul keeps raising the difficulty to match our growing strength. It just is. You keeping it simple yet divinely powerful. It just is. And the higher the level, the more we're asked to embody authenticity, to stay soft when the world hardens, to stay kind when chaos erupts, to stay true when everything tempts us to forget. And that's the real mastery. It just is. Not escaping the matrix, because it just is, but mastering ourselves within it, becoming more being than we are a doer. Not escaping the matrix, but mastering ourselves within it. So become so anchored in truth, my dears, that no illusion can shake your foundation. And what's your truth? As of right now, it just is. There just is presence, that we're being held by God, never, ever forsaken by God. So no illusion can shake our foundation anymore. So if your path has felt heavier these days, my dears, if it seems like the universe keeps pushing you to the edge, you're not cursed. You're coded for greatness. You didn't come to play small. You came to rewrite the system. There we go. From within it. To rewrite the system from within it. And one day, my dears, this is the blessing of the morning. And one day, you'll look back and realize every storm, every heartbreak, every fall was leading you here. To the moment you stopped playing by the rules and started creating your own. Because when you finally remember you are both the player and the designer, the game changes forever. Oh, Spirit, bless us this morning in a way that is absolutely divinely special and unique to each of us. So each of our blessings is uniquely designed to really give us a boost, or at least an angle that you might not have been practicing, or an awareness that you really love when you're aware of it. And now the blessing could be that God's going to bless you with the awareness of it always. Always. One little thing. Could it be just as simple as it just is? That we accept, embrace, and love just what is. I think we have a feeling, all of us right now, that there is an awareness within us now that is more aware than before we got online this morning. And if you are more aware than you were when you got on, great is this blessing for you to hold you there and never forsake you there. So let's feel for each other that are on this meditation or this download of divinity this morning. Let's feel what each of us could possibly be feeling right now, and what that new soul determination is for today, just for today. Just for today, my dears. Let's keep it really simple. And find a day of connection to the reality that changes our life and changes this game. So we thank you, O Spirit, that this is so. We thank you that you have us at hello. And now we have you because there is just you. It just is. So thank you for this morning. Thank you for our breath. Thank you for today. And thank you for the magic that's going to happen in all of our lives and in the life of our brothers and sisters in this world. Right in the thick of things, may we all feel that blessing today. We thank you that this is so, and so shall it ever be, because it is, and that is that. Aho. Oh, all right. Beautiful souls, thank you for making this day brighter, wherever you are, happier, simpler, easier. One that can tickle your soul bones. Not just your body bone, but tickle your soul bones, man and woman, that you are already everything. You're complete. You're whole. You're beautiful. Nothing needs to change. You don't need to fix anything. Just is. Yeah. It just will put a smile on your face. So thank you for jumping on. Does anyone have anything to say? We have a few mementos if you want to have anything that you want to share with everybody, or we're going to, do our little closing. But anyway, I hope that filled you up somehow this morning, my dears. Thank you for sharing your light and love too, because if everything else doesn't seem to work, we can still just be a light bulb. We can carry a candle, right? We can share a smile. We can feel good within ourselves. That's the best of all. All right. So we all good? Ellen is a big heart. Thank you, Ellen. You ready to make sure that our glasses are on snug and that we have clarity of vision? We have clarity of the heart, my dears. We have clarity of how, when this is over in just a few minutes, that we're going to have a new outlook, a new in look, and that we can just feel that everything is complete. There's no more work. There's no more work to do. There's just the being. All right. So you got those eyes locked onto that vision. All right. So we totally love, and we care. Feel how much that you care for yourself now, because you can't do wrong. Can't do wrong. I don't care what anyone says. You can't do wrong. All right. And everything is just beautiful, peachy keen, and this isn't just talk. All right. Sometimes we have to accept the truth for what it is, and the truth is beautiful. That's why we share it. That's why we love to share it. Because people love the beautiful if only they could really admit it to themselves. Right. So thank you, everybody. Yeah, fives. Todd and Betsy giving the fives. Lynn, Tara, fives. I do paw fives with my doggies. High five, high paws. I call it high paws. And we snap our hands and paws come into my hands. It's adorable. All right. Much love from Ashlyn. My dears, have a glorious day. Thank you for coming on this Sunday, and we'll all enjoy the day together to get her, the mother of us all. All right. Thank you, my dears. Love y'all.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you. Thank you, Todd. Betsy, wonderful to see you.
Yeah.
With oodles of love.
Till next time.
Till next time, brother. You got it. That is a for sure. God's will be done. Love you.
Beautiful, Tom. So beautiful. Perfectly all said. Thank you so much. That really hit my heart this morning. So many needed messages.
Well, it's kind of boomeranging off your heart and into our hearts what you're feeling. That's why I said let's feel what we're each feeling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a synergy.
Yeah, synergy. Good. Perfect word. Perfect word for
like
this.
The synergy yoga.
Synergy yoga. Right. Remember synergy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Beautiful place.
All right. Thank you, Tara.
And you guys, you had a wonderful time in Egypt. It looked like amazing. Life-changing.
It was amazing. That's why we've been gone. We went to Egypt for 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah. We got back last Monday, but
wow.
It was life-changing.
That's a whole nother stream in itself right there. We got to hear about that somehow, some way. Wow.
Yeah.
And when you talked about remembering earlier, I was like, Beth, are you hearing this? Because our trip was all about remembering who we are.
Wow.
And it was like, yeah.
Was that because of all the energy that's in Egypt and the pyramids and all that stuff?
Yeah, and just how we're all from the stars and just going back to remember who we are.
There it is. Perfect. Thank you. You had to share that this morning. Thank you. I'm so glad we hung on here.
Yeah,
I had no idea you went to Egypt. Come on.
It was it's a cool place. I recommend.
Yeah, I can tell just by seeing your smiles right now and feeling your energies. That's a cool place.
We were hoping to log on while we were there. It was like 6 p.m. Egypt time when you guys were doing it. So
okay,
we couldn't figure out the timing, but we were there in spirit.
Oh yeah,
in spirit.
Well, thank you.
Well, I appreciated all the Facebook posts. Tom, if you're not on their Facebook, you can see a lot of their trip. You guys videoed some beautiful areas, Mount Sinai at sunrise.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible experiences there.
Wow. I don't know if I've ever been on your Facebook page. Is it your Facebook page?
Yeah, I've got a Facebook. Well, we both do, but I take all the pictures.
You take all the pictures. Well, somehow can you get me linked up to those? I want to see them.
Yeah, I'll find you on there.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. That's a cherry on top for today. Thank you very much. Egypt. Okay. Full of surprises, you guys. Full of surprises. Much love. And we'll have a
beautiful day. Guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Blessings.
Blessings. Namaste.
Namaste.